The World Darts Championship, Night 5, the second of two sessions on this terrific Tuesday. What were we in for, Portuguese power or Australian heat? Could Super Ted survive the battle of the sexes, or would Fallon Sherrick get the last laugh? And who have you got here, Big Daddy or JDZ? Darts history today on High Roller Radio. Yes, a doubleheader Tuesday as the championship rolls on. 4 tilts on this evening's card and all eyes on Fallon Sherrick. Third up, is it possible? Can she produce the drama that Miracle Makuru gave us? No woman has won a match at the PDC World Championship, tweeted Sky Sports Darts. Suzuki came within touching distance last night. Can Sherrick make history tonight against Ted Evans? We'll see. All right, first man intro this evening from Russia with love, Boris Koltsov, the Viking saluting the crowd ahead of his showdown with Richie Edhouse, who from 1-1 opening set pulled away. Fourth leg, the very nice 106 checkout, double 16 for 1-0. He was all pumped up at the interval. A great start on his Ali Pali debut. Not much changed in set 2. He was the steadier of the two players. Ton 40s like this, coupled with the woes of Koltsov, and in no time, he had a 2 sets to love advantage. He was dictating the scoring and the scoreline. Boris went bang on a third dart double 20 for a 2-1 lead in the third set, a set he needed. He gave it the sheepish grin, wasn't holding his own much, but how about this? At 2-2, kicked off with a maximum and held again to get on the board, only trailing 2 sets to 1 now. Then, how about this reaction when he broke to start the fourth set? Momentum change? Well, no, because Edhouse took the next 2 legs and then in the decider was on cloud double 9. He pinned it for the win, 3 sets to 1 your final. That's really sad for me, Stale Punch tweeted, watching on from Russia. But fair play to Richie. This guy's fun to watch. Portugal's Jose de Souza, who's had a fantastic year on the PDC Pro Tour. He can play, had a lively walk-on as well, working up the crowd. Damon Hayda, his opponent, who won a World Series event this year, beating a who's who to do so. De Souza took out 83 in the third leg to break for 2-1, but the heat was turned up. Beautiful maximum. We got the skyward finger point, and then we got the double fist pumps when he took the set, locked and loaded, and the early advantage. We'd have a fifth leg in the second set as well. De Souza had the darts this time, but again, it was Hayda who got down first, composed himself on the double, and bam, good for the second set and a 2-0 advantage. De Souza in all kinds of deep trouble. So, nice response in set 3. He pinned tops again for 2-1 to leave Hayda looking like this backstage. He was throwing for the set, would have a dart at it, but no, and Hayda capitalized, and then in the fifth leg, closed it out. Call this one a shocker. Not that he won, but he did so in convincing fashion. KOs De Souza in straight sets. Are we ready? Asked Charlie Gray. He certainly was for Ted Evans and Fallon Sherrick, and there she is, number 2 lady on the BDO, walking on. She gives a little wave to the Ali Pali crowd, which in turn, unless my ears deceive me, then booed Super Ted on his intro. Charlie put this out there. Come on, Fallon, show me what you got. Well, how about this, Charlie? A beautiful maximum followed by the stellar 106 for 1-1. Evans, though, too good in that opening set, wasn't fazed by the crowd. He took the next 2 legs for a 1-zip lead. Third leg, second set, Sherrick firing in her second and third 180s of the match. She was on the 9-darter. Wouldn't get it, but she did take the leg, and then she broke the Evans throw for the set. She was on the board for Fandemonium. A little smile as she departed the stage. We have a match. It's all square. She's really impressive. Ted too, tweeted Demolition Man. They both have smooth, non-complicated throwing motions. How about this? Sherrick broke for 2-1, third set, a solid 64 checkout. Then she'd have 4 darts for the set, but waste the chance, and Evans could breathe easier. He found his mark for 2-2. The decider was his as well. He knew he got lucky there. He led it 2-1. She kept fighting though, held to start set 4, then again for 2-1 on double 12, and this double 18 would level the match at 2. Holy moly, we were going the distance, and wow, look at this. Sherrick took a 2-0 lead, her family on edge, excited, hoping, just as I was. At 2-1, she fired in a timely 140 to leave 36. That was beautiful, and yes, she would do it. She finished the job. Mark it down, folks. December 17th, 2019. Sports history. A woman beats a man at the PDC World Championships, and her name is Fallon Sherrick, a 25-year-old. I can't believe it. Wow, she said. It's my best game ever. I just can't believe the achievement for ladies darts. Fair play to Sherrick and Super Ted, tweeted Richard Asson. Great game. History. I'm afraid Brendan Dolan will have to find a new nickname, said Pavel Korda. How about this from Dermot Snooker? At High Roller Radio, he said, mind your vocal cords as you repress that win for Fallon Sherrick. Hashtag the history maker. Alrighty, how do we top that? We don't, plain and simple. But we did have the American Darren Young up against Jeffrey Desvaughn in our finale. Great start for the red, white, and blue, leading 2-1. Big Daddy punched out the 80 very nicely for the early advantage. The Dutchman, though, countered nicely. The second set was all his, won it with 3 in a row, and they were all tied. Great view from the back of the house at 2-1 Young, third set. But you see the Black Cobra kicked off with a maximum. He'd level on double 10, gave it some. But how about the American double 18 in the decider, and then the nonchalant finger point? He was ahead once again, and he carried it on in set 4, took the first 2 legs, double 10 for the stranglehold, but great job from Desvaughn in clawing it back from the brink. He got it to 2-2. In the decider, Young would miss a match dart, and JDZ pounced. 3 on the spin for 2 sets apiece. Big Daddy couldn't recover from that as the Dutchman got the jump in set 5, a lead that he simply would not relinquish. It was touch and go, survived a match dart, but the Dutchman crosses the line. So there you have it, a terrific Tuesday of tungsten, a night where history was made. Hashtag Fallon today on High Roller Radio.